time. He's a great guy. I want to just congratulate Howard and Allison and Kyle, Brandon, Casey, Ryan, and your entire family. Wonderful family, beautiful family. Howard's one of the most experienced and talented business leaders of our time. Done an amazing job on Wall Street and far beyond. But more importantly, he's a patriot who loves our country and has shown tremendous courage and strength throughout his career. Howard began at the famed Cantor Fitzgerald in 1983, and by the age of 29, he rose to become the president and CEO and one of the hottest firms on Wall Street. Much like myself, Howard should not be here today. On September 11th, 2001, Howard's company was at its absolute height, doing unbelievable, dominating Wall Street and stocks and bonds and trading from its headquarters on the 101st to the 105th floor. He had the top 3 or 4 floors of the World Trade Center, the North Tower of the World Trade Center. And every day Howard got up and went to work early. He'd always go in and he'd go to work early, and he'd be there 6 o'clock in the morning. And as you know, the hit was around 8:45 or something like that. So he would have been there on almost any day other than this, because his wife was very angry at him because he wouldn't deliver his child to school. She said, "You never take." Who is the child? Let me see. Where's the child? The Lou, you saved your father's life. You saved your father's life, huh? Should hold that against. You're going to leave him more than the other kids, right? Well, so he took, what is your first name? Kyle. He took Kyle. Kyle, congratulations. Nice job. But he took Kyle that one day to school. After years, he finally said, okay, I'll do it. And that's the only time. So he was actually riding down the West Side Highway and he saw the plane hit. And it's an amazing, and the rest is history. And your brother was in there too, I think, right? Yeah. And it was just it's a big story. Every single Cantor Fitzgerald employee who was at work that day lost their lives, which was almost 100% of the company. And Howard lost more than 650 friends because they were all friends. They had a really well-unified, just highly respected company, a lot of talent in that company. But the employees, loved ones, including his brother and best friend, and most people would have been defeated. They would have probably gone on to not too much. But Howard rebuilt the company step by step. And as he did it, he gave a tremendous amount of the profits and other things to the families of his colleagues who were killed in the World Trade Center on that horrible day. And it showed something about Howard that's really incredible, his resilience. It's very few people could have even thought of doing it, but his resilience and tenacity have earned him the respect and admiration of everyone in the financial world. But more importantly, Howard understands from personal experience why we put America first, because we love our families, we love our fellow citizens, and we love our country so much. And he really loves his country. And I wouldn't have done it if I didn't think so. And he's got so many friends in New York and Wall Street and elsewhere. And he has he's a relationship person, and they're always the best. And he's the best at it. As Secretary of Commerce, Howard will work tirelessly to protect our workers and our wealth and grow our economy into the strongest in the history of the world. You know, when he rebuilt the company, it actually became much bigger and much stronger than the original company, which is almost impossible to do. It became hotter than even the original Cantor Fitzgerald. But he's going to be unmatched as an emissary working to get jobs and investments. And his favorite word, and I'm going to move him down to fourth favorite word. First is family, love, God. Not necessarily that order, by the way. I think let's put God first. All right, we'll put God first. You know why? Because we don't want to take any chances. That's why. But I did that once. I said I put tariff is my favorite word. Well, and the fake news went out and they really got me. I'll tell you. They said, "What about God, family, relationship?" A couple of words, and I said, "You're right." And so I made it now my fourth favorite word. And Howard, I think you'll go along with me, number 4, maybe even number 5 or 6. But he really understands something about business, and we have been called by so many companies. Yesterday, we had Tim Cook of Apple in, who's going to invest hundreds of billions of dollars in the country because of what we're doing. And We have many, many companies, too many to even mention. They're coming roaring back into this country. And it'll take maybe a little time, but not that much time. You're going to see things that you've never seen before at a level that you've never seen before. And Howard's going to lead that charge, and he'll help oversee the tariff and trade agenda along with many other things. We'll soon impose reciprocal tariffs because that means they charge us, we charge them. It's very simple. Whatever a company or a country such as, let's say, India or China or any of them, whatever they charge, we want to be fair. So reciprocal meaning they charge us, we charge them. We haven't done that. We've never done that. We were getting ready to do it until COVID hit. We had the greatest economy in the history of the world, and we were just getting started. But the tariffing is going to be very interesting. Howard's going to be in charge of it, and I think you're going to see jobs and money flowing into the country like never has been seen before as we reduce inflation, unleash energy, bring down costs, bring back manufacturing, and lead the world in innovation. Families will flourish and opportunities will skyrocket. We will skyrocket like people haven't seen. It's going to be a really big thing, and I wouldn't feel the same confidence if I didn't have this man on my left. And even though he spent a little bit of his time in life as a Democrat from New York, I'm okay with it because I knew him during his Democrat days, and that's okay. But I just want to say that he is going to help very strongly make America wealthy again, make America great again, and there's nobody that can do the job better. So, Mr. Secretary of Commerce, I just welcome you aboard. There's nothing you can do so big as this. There's no deal you can do that's bigger. Every deal. That's why you can never go back into business because it seems like small potatoes, no matter how big it is, including even Cantor Fitzgerald. It's all small potatoes compared to what we're doing now. So it's a great honor to have you and your family aboard. Thank you very much. And thank you very much in particular. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So first, I'd like to thank you, President Trump. It is the greatest honor to work for you, to be with you, to carry your name, your leadership, and your flag throughout the world. The press has no idea who the gentleman to my left is. They portray him in all sorts of ways, but I know him as the smartest, most thoughtful, and most intuitive person I've ever met. And it's amazing to be in this room and to work for him. I have to my right, my friend J.D. Vance, who was kind enough even to introduce me to the Senate. And he gave me the greatest compliment. He called me a good dude. So I have really the most wonderful family. I have my wife, Allison. We've been married for 30 years. And I always, when I come home, because I come home late at night, I walk in the door and I yell, "Hello, greatest wife." She's just an amazing girl. My 4 children, Kyle, who you know has saved my life. So now this is going to cost me dearly. My son, Brandon, my daughter, Casey, my son, Ryan, and my sister, Edie, my 2 brothers-in-law, Gary and Rick, my sister-in-law, Abby. I mean, this is as beautiful a day as you could have. The opportunity that the Trump administration is going to bring to America is so extraordinary. You know, people think the golden age is a statement. It's like saying MAGA, make America great again. This is the greatest country on earth. It is such a great country that we can take care of our citizens and give them their Social Security. We can take care of everyone and give them their Medicaid. But we're going to get rid of so much waste, fraud, and abuse. We're not going to hurt anybody, but we're going to get rid of it. And then we are going to grow this economy in a way that people have never seen. And under the Trump administration, my goal, and I'm happy to wear it on my shoulders, is we are going to balance the budget of the United States of America because Donald Trump understands global business. It's the first time you put in that chair the greatest businessman in the United States of America. And I just, for one, I have to tell you, I cannot be more proud to serve my great friend and the greatest president in America, Donald J. Trump.
So now we get to swear Howard in. Now we need the actual. We need to sign the commission sign the commission first, okay? Mr. President, we're going to sign the commission first. I can't swear him in, I guess, until you sign the commission. Yes, sir.
You ready? You sure? It's the last time. You can change your mind
I
until.
get to work for you right here. It's
Now it's
better
too
than
late.
this. This room never looks so beautiful.
It does. And then, how do you like to do? Look, now the desk is a different desk. It's one of 7, but the Resolute desk is being renovated and refurbished after many, many years of service. It'll be back in 4 weeks, in case anybody missed it, which a lot of people do. Okay, Howard, you're in.
All right, now Howard, come next to your beautiful wife and your beautiful family here. Put your hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I, Howard Lutnick,
I, Howard Lutnick,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear truth, faith, and allegiance to the same.
that I take this obligation freely
I will take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter.
the duties of the office in which I am about to enter.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Secretary.
Thank you very much.
Mr.